Hello guys and welcome. I'm Teresa, a physiotherapist, Pilates instructor and one of the co-founders here at Bodi Studios. Today I'm going to be taking you through an express 20-minute full body Pilates workout. Grab a mat and let's get started. When you are ready, find your space on the mat. Bring yourself so that your feet are hip width apart. We've got that little softness through the knees, and just take your attention up to your pelvis. We're going to start by just taking a little roll of your pelvis all the way in one direction and all the way in the other direction. So we're rolling that pelvis forwards, we're rolling that pelvis back. Just feeling here how much movement you've got in your pelvis and in your lower back. Almost imagine your pelvis for like a bucket of water. You're tipping some water out of the front of the bucket and then tipping some water out of the back of the bucket. So as we roll forwards, we tip water out of the front of the bucket. As we roll back, we tip water out of the back of the bucket. Really nice, just feeling for those two opposite movements there. And then when you're ready, come settle in the middle. So that water in your bucket would be perfectly level there. Shoulders nice and relaxed, lengthen through the crown of the head. We're going to start here, we're going to warm up and open up through the neck, through the shoulders, through the arms. We're going to start, turn the palms, they're facing up, shoulders soften away from the ears. We're going to open those hands nice and wide, and then control to draw back in. So taking those hands nice and wide, controlling to draw in. As we take those hands wide, guys, just checking that you've got this little gap, really small gap here, just between the side of your arm and the side of your waist. So just opening wide there, controlling to draw back in. Opening wide, control to draw in. Exhale as you open, inhale to return. Exhale, open. Inhale, return. Taking 2 more movements in. On this last one, reach them arms long, turn those palms, they face down, and then control to draw back in. So open those hands, take those arms long, reach wide, control to draw in. So we're just trying to open out now, find a little bit of space across the front of the shoulders, a little bit of space across the front of the chest. Warming up, just waking up there. Really nice. Taking 2 more movements. Last one. Drawing those arms back in. This time taking the feet a little bit wider. So now we're going to start to warm up a little bit more through the pelvis, through the legs, through the bottom. So from here, just take a little turn out of your feet. And just check in here that pelvis is still in its neutral position. When we are ready, we're going to lower down into a little squat here, and then control to draw back up. As you lower down, keep your knees open wide, and try to let that knee run in line with the second or the third toe, so roughly in the middle of your foot, so nice and open there through the legs. Checking, guys, that this is comfortable in your knees, comfortable in your hips. If you're feeling any discomfort there, feel free to adjust your position, or maybe if you prefer to take yourself so you're leaning your back against a wall to help you to just support as you move into that little squat position. So just working there, just sending those knees wide. As we draw back up, really think of squeezing through the bottom to help you lift back up. So really think of wrapping those bottom cheeks around, squeeze, lift back up. So starting to really wake up, warm up through the legs, through the thighs, through the bottom. Really good. Working here if you can for 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and this last one, lower down, stay here. Check in this position that your pelvis is in that neutral position, shoulders nice and relaxed. We're long through the crown of the head. If this is comfortable for you, try to open the knees a little bit more and lower a little bit. If it feels too much, feel free to adjust at any point. We're going to combine that movement that we were working on earlier with the arms now, but in this lowered position. So if it feels too much at any point, feel free to come back to your standing position and work there. Otherwise, start once more, palms facing up, shoulders nice and relaxed away from your ears. We're going to open those hands wide. Control to draw back in. Opening those hands wide. Control to draw in. Exhale as we open. Inhale, return back. Exhale, open. Inhale, return back. As we're working there, really think of opening through the collarbones at the front, finding a little bit of work between your shoulder blades at the back. So just gently squeezing those shoulder blades together as you open through those hands. Really staying nice and low in this squat, so maybe now you can challenge, you can lower a little bit more. Keeping that tailbone tucked underneath, squeezing through your bottom. We have got 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. On this last one, reach them arms away, turn those palms so they face down. Shoulders soften away from your ears. We're long through the whole of the spine, long through the crown of the head. But find that nice bend. Maybe you can deepen that spot a little bit lower. Tuck your tailbone underneath, squeeze your bottom. We should be feeling those thighs, feeling those bottom muscles talking to you, telling you that they are working. Hold this position, reach those arms a little bit longer. Then from there, when we are ready, we're going to take cactus arms, bend at those elbows, sink those shoulders away from your ears. Start to take your palms down towards the floor, and then open those palms up and forwards. Draw those palms down towards the floor, then open up and forwards. We're feeling that work around the muscles of the shoulder blades. So as we reach those arms forwards, really think of drawing in through the muscles around the back of your shoulder blades, feeling those muscles starting to activate, starting to work. Staying here in that nice low squat, checking in there that you're still open through the knees, squeezing through the bottom. We have got 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. From there, we're going to release those hands. Gently draw up, walking in through those feet. Have a little shake out of your legs. Well done, guys. When we are ready, from there, we're going to bring ourselves all the way to standing now at the end of your mat. We're going to come into our roll down movement, ready to bring ourselves down to the mat. So from here, guys, check the feet hip width apart. We're nice and long through the spine, lengthening through the crown of the head. Take an inhale breath here, and as you exhale, take the chin towards the chest. Start to round through the spine as you lower all the way down. Moving one bone, one vertebra at a time. All the way through the upper, the middle, the lower part of the back. The first forwards fold here, so go easy with this, see how this feels. Take an inhale breath there, and as you exhale, start to restack through the spine, placing one bone back on top of the other as we lengthen all the way up and through to the crown of the head. Inhaling here, and as you take your exhale, start to roll down through the spine, moving one bone at a time, through the upper, through the middle, through the lower part of the back, finding that nice movement, that nice mobility through each individual bone in the spine. Pausing at the end of your movement, taking an inhale breath there, and as you exhale, start to roll back, restack, growing tall, lengthening all the way up. Inhaling, making this your last movement as we exhale, taking chin towards the chest, rolling all the way down. Moving one bone at a time. Letting the shoulders be relaxed, letting the weight of the head hang heavy. Once you find this forwards fold position, just pause there for a moment. Checking that your weight is evenly between the heel of the foot, the big toe and the small toes if they're plugged down into the floor. Let the weight of the arms hang heavy. Let the weight of the head hang heavy. Then from here, when you are ready, we're going to walk ourselves all the way forwards, if you can, into a long plank position. If that feels too much for you, feel free to lower your knees down to the mat. Otherwise, walk all the way forwards here. Find your nice long plank. Once you have found your long plank position, you're going to hold there. Check in that shoulders are in line with your wrists, long through the whole of the spine, tailbone tucked underneath, engaged through your tummy. Remember, guys, if this feels too much, lower those knees down to the mat, but still see if you can keep shoulders in line with your wrists in this position. So we're holding there, hovering there, breathing into that work, finding and feeling that connection through your tummy, staying engaged. Taking 2 more breaths if you can. Good, then gently drawing back, bending through those knees, lowering all the way down, untuck your toes, drop your bottom back towards your heels. We're going to come into a little series here working into our plank, so really challenging the muscles around our centre, around our core, and the muscles of our shoulders. Guys, you've always got the option if you need to for these to stay down onto your knees. Absolutely fine. So guys, pick what feels good for you. Just check in this position that you start with your hips in line with your knees, but your hands are maybe 1 or 2 hand lengths forwards of your shoulders. Shoulders relaxed, we're long through the whole of the spine, nice and flat like a tabletop here. Toes tuck underneath. Engage, connect with your centre, connect with your pelvic floor. Then hover those knees, propel forwards into your long plank if that is ready for you. If not, lower the knees down. From here, check in that we're tucked through that tailbone, we're engaged through the tummy. Then when we are ready, you're going to untuck toes on that right leg. Squeeze the bottom, lift that leg, control to lower. Stay in here, going to squeeze, lift, control to lower. Taking 4 more. 3 more, stay engaged through your tummy, pressing the floor away. Last one, then tuck those toes, place back down. We're going to switch side, untuck the toes on that left side now. Squeeze the bottom, lift the leg, control to lower. Checking that you're still scooped, engaged through your tummy. For our last 3 here, pressing that floor away. Last 2. Last one. Tucking the toes underneath, pausing here. Press the floor away, scoop, lift through the tummy. Bend through the knees, draw yourself all the way back. Untuck your toes, send your bottom back towards your heels. Really nice. Guys, we're going to let the shoulders here and the tummy have a little bit of a rest. We're going to work now into the back line of the body, through the bottom and through the legs. So coming up once more, check in here that hips are in line with knees, guys. And when you are ready, you're going to bring yourself all the way down onto your forearms. From this position, just check in that shoulders and elbows are in one line, shoulders relaxed away from the ears. Gently draw your ribcage up towards your spine and really engage through your centre. Keeping that connection there, and then when you are ready, take your attention to your right leg. You're going to slide that right leg away, squeeze your bottom to lift the leg, control to lower. Stay in with that right leg, squeeze the bottom, lift the leg, control to lower. If anyone feels that it's too much in this position, they're feeling any discomfort on the shoulders, you are welcome to come up into that lifted position with your weight on your hands. Go with what feels best for you guys here. Just check in that your pelvis is nice and level. We're really active, pressing down through the forearms, pressing down through that supporting leg. Let's take 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Then drawing that right knee in. Readjust your position here. Check shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Lift up through your ribcage. Engage through your tummy. Keep your connection there. When you are ready, slide that left leg away. Squeeze the bottom, lift the leg. Control to lower down. Squeeze, lift. Control to lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, squeeze, lift the leg. Inhale to lower. Check in here, remembering the shoulders are relaxed away from your ears. If that feels too much on your shoulders, you're welcome to come up into that slightly longer 4-point kneeling position, resting your weight on your hands. We have got 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Then folding in that left leg back. We're going to switch sides here again. So this time sliding that right leg away. Squeeze the bottom, lift the leg. This time we're going to bend at the knee, flex at the ankle. Then extend that leg as you point. So we're bending the knee, flexing the ankle. Extend, point the foot. Bend, flex, extend, point. Bend, flex, extend, point. So really feeling this working into the bottom, but also into your hamstrings, the back of the thigh now. Keeping that leg nice and strong. Keeping that knee lifted if you can, so your knees in line with your hip, in line with your bottom. Really good. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. We have got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Holding the leg here in that bent knee position now. Check that your pelvis is nice and level. Engage, lift through your breastbone a little more. Then we're going to press that heel up towards the ceiling. Control to lower. So we're pulsing that heel up towards the ceiling. Control into lower. Really feeling this work into your bottom here. Checking in here that the weight is resting over those 2 forearms and over that left leg for your last 4. 3, 2, last one, extend the leg, fold back in, return that leg down. Really nice. Final one here onto that left side, just check in with your position, check the shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Your weight is back, resting over your centre, over your supporting leg. And when you're ready, slide that left leg away, squeeze, lift the leg. From here we're going to flex at the ankle, bend through that knee. Extend and point. Flex the ankle, bend the knee. Point, extend away. Good. So find that little bend, that little extend. And as we're working there, just checking in that that pelvis is nice and level. Engage through our centre. But we're really feeling this working into the bottom, into the hamstrings at the back of the leg. Taking 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. On this last one, bend with that knee, flex with the ankle, hold there, check your pelvis is level. Press the ground away with your forearms, away with your knee. And when we are ready, we're going to press that heel up towards the sky and then control to lower down. So press that heel up towards the sky, control to lower down. Feeling your bottom muscles really active here. If the leg's shaking or wobbling, that's good. That's a good sign. We have got 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And last one. Amazing work. We're going to fold in, drop your bottom back towards your heels. Well done, guys. Really, really nice. From here, we're going to come up and into just a really nice stretch sequence now to finish off. So guys, you can find a position that feels comfortable on your mat. I'm going to turn so I'm facing hopefully towards you guys. You guys go with what feels good for you. From here, if you can, you're going to bring your legs out nice and long, so maybe along your mat would be good. From there, in that nice long position, take your right leg, cross it over your left. Bring that left hand around the outside of your thigh. Place that right hand on the floor behind you. Lift up, lengthen up through the spine. Start to use your hand to bring that leg across the centre line of your body, sinking your sit bone down into the mat. As you rotate round, opening your chest to the space behind you. Guys, you should feel a little stretch in the middle part of your back here. If you are quite tight in that hip and in that bottom, you might feel that nice little deep stretch into your bottom here on that right side. So really sink that sit bone down as you draw the arm. And when we are ready, let's change side. Release that right leg, bring that left leg up, cross it over your right. Take your right hand down the outside of your leg. Press your left hand down to the mat. Lengthen up through the spine. From here, start to draw that leg across the centre line of your body. As you draw the leg across, sink the sit bones down. Start to rotate round towards that space behind you. Finding, feeling that stretch in the middle part of the back. And then maybe feeling that little stretch around your hip, around the bottom on that left side. But you're really thinking of sinking that sit bone down as you draw that leg across. Breathing into that stretch. When you are ready, gently release. Draw those legs in. If cross-legged feels good for you, go with that. If not, take a different seated position that you want. We're just going to finish with a little stretch through the neck, through the shoulders, through the upper part of the body. So interlace those fingers, drop your chin to your chest, pull your shoulder blades spread apart here. From there, when you are ready, gently turn those palms, they face forwards, facing away from you. Reach the arms up, lift up, look up, inhale in. And then as we exhale, open wide. Really nice, good work. Take a little roll of those shoulders. And last one. Well done, guys. Thank you for joining me today.